Hello my friends, SAmaryllis here. Today we're playing a short little game called A Taste of the Past. It is free on Steam if you'd like to play this game yourself, but essentially this game is about cooking, Chinese culture, and all while you are on a train to the afterlife. So don't let the wholesome pastel colors here on the home screen fool you. This does involve dealing with death. Let's go ahead and get started. We recommend finishing this game in one sitting. A playthrough will last around 30 minutes. I really appreciate games that give you an expectation of how long you'll spend on it. Every time before I start recording, I always look on howlongtobeat.com because I need to know like how much I need to commit to a game. Like, is it going to be like a one sitting sort of thing, or like do I need to take breaks throughout? So thank you for that. This is the first game I've ever seen that has that on there. Okay, I'm assuming this is our main character. Ingredients: soy sauce, sesame oil, mushrooms, scallions, carrots, noodles, sugar, oyster sauce, I'm assuming. Let's press E on the keyboard. Even the ingredients list is indistinguishable. The pages are weathered and torn, proof of generations of recipes passed down. Mom used to prop the recipe book on the kitchen counter as she made me scallion pancakes before class. Hot pot for special occasions. Oh, I love scallion pancakes. Long noodles for my birthday. My first birthday without her. I begged for the recipe growing up, but she always reassured me that it was Mom's secret. We used to make dumplings together every Sunday afternoon, dipping our fingertips into water to connect the peel. The fresh smell of chives as the gyoza hit the hot oil. I can't remember the last time we cooked together. She eventually only put thought into her cooking for work potlucks. Cooking for people who have never heard of chili black bean sauce. Dad never understood our love for youtiao, how we'd meticulously dip the dough into congee. I've never made youtiao before, but God, they are so good. They're basically like savory donuts. They're very delicious fried dough. I knew her less and less, hearing about her day through eavesdropping on phone calls. Of course you're not there when I need you the most. Ooh, feeling a little bitter here, aren't we? Moving into sunset. Oh, getting up. I can't believe I fell asleep. I bet I missed my stop. Where is everyone? Oh, we do move. Okay, WASD. Alright, there's a little arrow. Can't click on any of those. Grandma? Honey, last time I saw you, you were just a couple feet tall. I thought it'd be years before we met again. Uh-oh. What's going on? I thought you were dead. Oh, May, I'm so sorry. Your mom left you too soon. You know about that? What is this place? I found her here, May. Even though it's been so long since your great-grandma died, I still remember it clearly. I saw her everywhere. I kept reliving all of those memories I had once forgotten. I understand how you must feel. Wait, Mom's here? Where can I find her? There's so much I need to tell her. You'll see her when you're ready. Ask about the train. Where am I? I know this must be jarring, but you're right where you need to be. This train has a way of bringing those in need of guidance to it. Am I dead? Am I dreaming? You're okay, dear. I have one more thing before I should let you go. Do you remember the first time you swam? I don't. When I was 6? I used to take you to the swimming pool every Friday after elementary school. You complained every time that your mom wasn't there, but she was cooking dinner for us. When you made it to the deep end for the first time, your mom made you mapo tofu. Sorry, mapo tofu, your favorite at the time. I don't think I like mapo tofu. She loves you. You haven't been here the past few years. She wasn't there then, and she's not here now. Is mapo tofu the stinky one? I don't remember. I don't like stinky tofu either. She has been there all of your life, even if you don't see it now. You know it's my birthday, right? Where is she for that? I know you must feel hurt, but she sacrificed so much to make sure you were cared for. Moving to America, giving up her dreams. If you want to take one thing from her, it's to love even when no one's watching. But how am I supposed to know she loves me if I don't see it? It's everywhere around you. Her waking up early to take you to school, working extra shifts to pay for your art classes. She never passed down any of her recipes, though. She didn't want you to worry about cooking so you could focus on school. Take this list and go to the fridge. I promised your mom I'd give this to you. Alright, we're gonna find a fridge on this train. I assume this is Grandpa. It's been a while, May. I'm happy to see you again. Your grandmother hasn't been doing well since your mother joined us. It wasn't her time yet. Can you tell me what's going on? I'm sorry, but not yet. I never thought I'd get to talk to you again. You know, they say you'll have all the time to sleep when you're dead, but your grandma still wakes me up in the morning to share the latest family gossip. Sounds like her. So you live here? And Grandma lives here too? I guess you could say that. How are you holding up? I can't stop thinking about Mom. I can barely get up in the morning. Remembering her is a part of accepting that she's gone. You'll remember her when you hear her favorite song on the radio or when you set the table for dinner. But it'll also hit you when you see something beautiful and you wish you could tell her. The truth is, you will never stop grieving for her, but you will learn to celebrate her life by cherishing those memories. I still can't bring myself to delete her voicemails. I try to remake her food, but the online recipes I found are never as good as hers. Soon you'll learn how to carry her with you properly. Sorry if you hear some background noise. A neighbor has their bathtub on. But for now, I want to know more about you. I haven't seen you since you finished middle school. How have you been? Let's talk about my art class. Mr. Liu, you remember him? Ah, yes, your art teacher. He submitted my portrait of Mom to the Mother's Day contest. It'll be my first Mother's Day without her. I'm sure she wishes she could see your painting. How is school? It's been awkward. Everyone in class already walks on eggshells around me. I got sent home from class last week for crying, so she's only in middle school? No, she's not. She's... Last time she saw her grandpa was in middle school, so we don't actually know how old she is right now. Everyone asked me if I was okay, and I was like, no, I'm just a kid, and now my mom's dead. Then they started crying. So then I started comforting them, even though I'm the one with a dead mom. They were like, I can't imagine what I'd do if my mom died, but I don't have to imagine. I'm going to be reminded for the rest of my life that my mom's dead. Every holiday, when I get married, when people ask what my parents do, Thanksgiving is coming up, and I don't want to see everyone spending time with their parents, even though Mom and I don't even do anything for Thanksgiving. It's the fact that I'll know what can never be. And now I'm bitter about people who did nothing wrong to me besides be happy. Your feelings may not necessarily be right, but they're human. Your mom's passing is going to be painful and awkward and selfish, but that's okay. I promise you, you're holding up as any person would, and one day your classmates are going to understand where you're coming from. I'm going to say I am having difficulty reading the text boxes when like the first line is still establishing how wide the text box is going to be. I do like the font that they use here. It's a nice handwritten font. But yeah, just something about like the words scrolling on the first line is very hard for me to read. Take care of yourself, May. We're all thinking of you. Okay, Grandpa. We are going to find a fridge on this train. Recipe: noodles, mian, mushrooms. I don't know how to say mushrooms in Chinese. Scallions. I also don't know what that is. Sesame oil. Something yo. My Chinese has very been lacking. Oh, we got little notes up here. This says thank you, Mom. Something. I think it's like I will think of you. 想你的, thinking of you. What's an I? What the? Oh, I think this is I really love my kitty cat. That's why there's a little cat face right there. And then I don't know what those words are. My reading comprehension is less than a kindergartner's. I think this is Cho, like ball. I don't know. All right, we're gonna pick up some noodles. We are gonna grab the mushrooms. This is kind of interesting because I mean, I don't know. Maybe there's a simplified version for mushrooms, or maybe there isn't a simplified version for mushrooms. But it's interesting because thank you here is written in simplified, but this looks like it's written in traditional. Just in terms of like number of strokes, I personally wouldn't think that they would. I'm assuming this is Xianggu. I'm assuming they wouldn't have that many strokes in it for simplified version. I don't know. I could be totally wrong. All right, we're gonna grab some scallions. I love scallions, and then sesame oil. I don't know which... I don't know... Is this oil? Okay, we got that. Alright. Close the fridge. And I guess we're gonna... Do we go back to talk to Grandma, or we keep going? Okay, I guess we're keeping going. Hello, humans. Or ghosts. Hi! Sorry. Bathtub is once again going on. Hi, have I met you before? You look familiar. May? Is that you? Who are you? I haven't seen you since you were a baby. I'm your great-grandmother. I think Mom showed me a picture of you once. Hopefully it was a flattering picture. How are you? I don't know. Have you had the funeral yet? It was last week. I took my sister to the mall to shop for a black dress, and it was weird. Like, what am I supposed to say when the sales associate asks me, looking for anything in particular today? And it's not just that. Who's going to take me to 99 Ranch? Who's going to watch scary movies with me? Part of me doesn't want to be happy because that will mean I've accepted our death. But that's what your mom would want you to do. Be happy. This is interesting because I think when we started this game, they made it sound like they started drifting apart. Like you started like not hearing about our life anymore, only heard about it through eavesdropping and conversations. But we're talking about how we used to, you know, watch scary movies and go to 99 Ranch. I don't know what 99 Ranch is though. Assuming some kind of store. So weird mixed feelings we have here. I reconnected with your mother here recently. All she talked about was you. Do you want to hear what she said? Yes. She said that she could not be more proud of you. She told me about your robotics club made it to finals. How boldly you paint, your love for 80s music. She remembers all of these things about your life. That's how you know she loves you. I didn't know she felt that way. You'd think that if everyone goes through loss, that we'd learn a better way to cope. We have the stages of grief to guide us, but grief doesn't know it's supposed to be linear. I feel like I'm going through all the 4 stages all at once. You can take all the time you need. I wish we had more time so I could get to know you better, but I should let you go. Can't believe I forgot the word for mushrooms. I love mushrooms. Hi, you must be my great-grandpa? You must be May. I need to ask, how's being a teenager in your time? Kind of terrible. Sounds like things haven't changed then. I'm sorry about your mother, but let's get your mind off it, okay? We can talk about something else. Anything you want to know about me? What is it like being dead? How did you meet my great-grandma? We were in the same high school, and we'd pass notes to each other. We drew doodles poking fun at our teacher. When I moved away for the war, we kept in touch through writing letters. I was always excited to see what sketches she had for me that week. She'd draw what my family was up to, and I'd draw the latest pranks the soldiers pulled on each other. Eventually, I came back from serving, and I wrote her one last letter asking her to be my girlfriend. That's sweet. I haven't even had a boyfriend yet. I wouldn't worry about that. You inherited her looks. My turn to ask about you. What makes you happy? Going on walks in the neighborhood with Mom. See, she's so close with her mom. So I'm like confused about how it was like set up in the beginning about having distance between them. Falling asleep to the sound of rain. Listening to throwback songs in the car. That's good. The small things are always worth holding on to. I have to be honest with you. I had a complicated relationship with your great-great-grandparents. You'll meet them in the next train car. They're, interesting people. It wasn't until they passed that I understood them. After my dad died, I had to pick up his stuff from my childhood house, and it was only then that I realized how similar we were. Navigating the familiar roads in my neighborhood, working to provide for my family, wondering what my purpose was. You're lucky you had this bond when your mom was living. Losing her isn't lucky. She was barely there when she was alive. You'll learn more about your mom as you grow older, and you'll understand what I mean. Yeah, some confusing conflict here. The train is quite dirty. Before you go, why don't you wash your hands before you travel further? Alright, we're washing our hands. There's no sink. Oh, okay. Click and hold to wash your hands. What does the bar mean? Do I have to let go at the bar, or am I good at the bar? Are we done? Oh. How long do I have to hold it at the bar? Am I done? I'm confused. Can I leave? Am I done washing my hands? Do I have to wash my hands for like the perfect amount of time? Confused about this minigame. Okay, I guess we did not want to wash our hands for longer, I suppose. Hello. Who are you? Hey kid, I heard you need a ticket to ride the train. What? I'm just messing with you. Just something us great uncles do. I'm still confused how this train works. Am I going deeper and deeper in time? Each cart houses a generation, and you, my dear, have reached the best part of the train. I wouldn't take your great-grandparents too seriously, though, especially your great-grandfather. He's been telling me the same story from the war for decades now. What is my purpose here? What are these ingredients for? Shouldn't it be obvious from how everyone's talking to you? About Mom? She left something for all of us to give you. Why me, though? Why not Dad? Because you are her daughter. From the day you were born, you became her world. And because having kids means finally someone will laugh at your jokes. That doesn't last long, though. I didn't feel like I was her world. Of course you're her world. That's not what you should be questioning. You should think about boys and school and whatever kids think about. Honestly, I was thinking about girls in skippy class at your age. I think great-grandma can hear you. Just kidding. Anyways, what I'm trying to say is your mom did everything she could to make you the person you are today. You don't have to live up to who we want you to be. Our world is much more interesting if we learn through yours. I wish Mom could see me now and tell me everything's going to be okay. There's still so much left for me to do, and she can't guide me through any of it. What's left? Tell me, what do you have to do? I haven't even finished high school. I have to fall in love, get my heart broken, go through an emo phase, find myself, work at the bookstore down the street like I always dreamed of. I have to paint something greater than I've ever done before. One day you'll do all those things and we'll be here cheering you on. People told me I wouldn't be famous, but look, I'm in a video game. Huh? Don't worry about it. Your mom told me to give you these noodles. You can boil them on the stove before you go. Alright, we're just gonna hold some hot noodles in our hands. Let's do it. Select the right temperature, 80 degrees Celsius. Okay. That's the 80 degrees. Maybe like that? The meniscus? I forgot how the meniscus works. Okay, the top of the meniscus. 110. Oh. 100. Wow, these are very particular noodles here. I don't even have a food thermometer. If it's boiling, it's boiling. Hello. Hi, Mom. I don't know how to read that. It's an honor to meet you. Ming something. This is, I think this is like in Mingtian, like tomorrow. That Ming, so it means like next, I guess. Your grandmother told me that you're an artist. I'd like to hear about what art you do. I paint watercolor portraits. Wow, watercolor is very intimidating. What have you done recently? I did a painting of Mom and me. She's the sun and I'm the moon, and you can't have one without the other. I made it for Mother's Day, but Mom never got to see it. You must really care for your mom then. I just wanted her to notice me. I'm starting to think she always did. I don't know if anyone's told you, but I used to paint as well. I did traditional brush paintings of mountains and trees. Painting's the only time I feel like my old self. No one tells me how I'm supposed to feel. Have you ever written poetry on your paintings? That's what I used to do in my time. I'd sometimes write my own or use... I don't know that person's name. Ling Bai's work. It's something Bai. I don't know what this word is. Very ashamed. It has the wood radical on top of the kid part, I think? I don't know. There's a wood on top of potentially a child. I only ever write in my journal. I'm not poetic or anything. How about you try now? Write a poem about moving on. Here goes nothing. Grief is a book where the words have forgotten their meaning. The pages can no longer make us forget. Grief is a book that burns every time someone tells me to move on. Or tells me they're sorry. A book with its spine torn out that throws itself into the fire without anyone caring. Grief is the book that cannot take you to another world. Grief is love lasting through death. Grief is love that has lost its path. Grief is love. I heard a phrase once where grief is love with nowhere to go. Where the daughter cannot listen to certain songs anymore, must face that her mother is gone. Where the ending is already written. Are you sure this is your first time doing poetry? One more thing. Your mother wants you to chop and fry these vegetables. Don't forget before you move on. I have never made scallion pancakes from scratch. I don't know what the steps are. Pick up the knife, chop the veggies, and put the knife back where you found it. Alright. Chop, 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 chop. Put it back down. Oh, we're chopping veggies again. Chop, 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 chop. Maybe one more chop. Nope, no more. That's the only chop. Carrot, 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 carrot. Maybe one more? Nope. Alright. Those were how those vegetables were chopped. Hello, doggo? Or meow meow? It's a doggo. The nose. The nose is what gives it away. Hello there. Everyone's been talking about you. I have no idea what those words are. I'm May. Nice to meet you. I heard about your mom. It's going to be hard, but you need to take care of your sister. Your dad is busy with his job. She lost her mom too. She needs her older sister to be there for her. I know, but I'm barely holding on myself. Look, loss doesn't come easy. My mom died when I was 5. But your grandma made sure that you could have a better life in America, and you shouldn't throw that away because your mom is gone. You need to take responsibility of your sister. I'm trying. It doesn't have to be much. Just make sure she's had dinner and finished her homework. Do you understand? I guess. You're lucky that you have food on the table. Back in my day, we could only eat meals like yours for New Year's. Just because you've gone through that doesn't mean I can't suffer too. You need to understand the value of work. Your dad has to pay for your art classes by himself now. Haven't you considered that? But Mom put me in painting classes, and it's one of the only things that makes me happy. Listen, I just want what's best for you. Think about it, okay? Alright. Cooking. We're doing a puzzle! I think I haven't played Florence, but I think Florence had kind of a puzzle like this. But it was like speech bubbles, like trying to say the right thing in a conversation, which I always thought was such a cool concept. I didn't even see what puzzle we put together. I was thinking about Florence, a whole game that I haven't played. Ooh, got a painting in the background there. Zzz. Tea time? No tea time. Hello. You sure know how to keep a lady waiting. Is this the last train? You could keep exploring, but no one else will know a thing about making noodles. I have so many noodles. I picked one up in the fridge. I boiled some water. I guess I didn't put the noodles in. I just boiled water. You know how to make the long noodles? You mean longevity noodles? I'm the one who created the original recipe. But I'm missing one of the ingredients. All I know is that your mother told me to give you this. Wood ear mushroom. She remembered. I feel terrible. Of course she did. She's your mom. The long noodles represent a long life. That's why you eat it on your birthday. This is your mother's final gift to you, a reminder of your Chinese heritage. You can get through this, May. Your mother told me you're a strong woman. People keep telling me that after she died, but I didn't do anything. I just begged the universe, my friends, whatever god there may be, that she would come back. I wish I knew right where Dad's favorite udon noodles are. I wish I knew right where. Okay. I wish I knew how to celebrate my identity like she did, knowing the right amount of sesame oil to add to wontons, navigating 99 Ranch like my home, preserving my culture for the next generation. I don't know what 99 Ranch is. I don't understand that reference. Not live in an empty house of people who forgot Mom as she was, spirited and wise, who taught me how to hold a paintbrush. But you did do something. You're carrying on her heritage and taking care of yourself. That's what she would have wanted. What do you want to do now? I want to meet my mom again. I want to learn more about the paintings and hear Grandma share stories about Mom. I wish I could give you more time, but you need to get home soon. After you've mixed the noodles, you've done all that you need to do. There's a bowl at the end of the train. Wait, I thought we were making scallion pancakes. We're making longevity noodles? I guess it is my birthday. It is traditional. My parents didn't really do that kind of stuff. Remember carefully. Okay, I'm gonna immediately forget. Pink, blue. Okay. glad I remembered. Oh. Well, they let me not remember carefully. Oh, we're walking on the other side of the train now. Is this Mom?
Mom? Is that you?
Happy birthday, May.
I can't believe you're here. So much has happened ever since you left. I need you back.
You know I can't leave.
But why did it have to be so soon? Why couldn't you stay for my graduation or be there for my robotics final?
I wish I could have stood by you through all of those moments.
No. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I never appreciated how you took extra shifts to put me through art class. I'm sorry I don't help Dad enough. I'll do anything for you back, please.
You don't have to be sorry for anything. Do you remember the first time I made you noodles? You were in the 3rd grade, so small and curious. The store ran out of bean sprouts and you suggested wood ear mushrooms. From then on, that ingredient became our tradition.
Wood ear mushrooms are
our
better
cultural
than
heritage
sprouts anyway.
is shaped by these small moments. You've always been a part of that.
I'm everything I am today because of you. I never thanked you for making kanji for me when I was sick, or for believing in my paintings.
Don't worry. Just knowing that I'll always be in your heart brings me peace.
Thank you, Mom, for everything. I wish we could have dinner together one last time.
I'm sorry for leaving so soon.
You did more than enough for me. You were the greatest mom I could have asked for.
May, I want you to keep painting. Ask Dad to take you to that New Order concert. Live like you did before my passing, spirited and open.
I don't know if I can do that without you.
I'll always be with you. It looks like this is your stop. I love you. Always.
I love you too. Goodbye, Mom.
Six years ago, so potentially even before middle school. Scoop a small spoonful of mixing to the center, then use your spoon to connect the wrapper, like this. Look at those pigtails, so cute. But how do we add the soup? Oh, they're making soup dumplings? So advanced. Some of the filling will become the soup. All we have to do is wrap the rest of these and steam them. Want to try? Alright, put a wrapper in. Put some blob in. And we roll it up. Okay. I don't really understand. Whoop, whoop, whoop. If only it were so easy to make soup dumplings. Yeah, soup dumplings are fun. Very difficult to eat though. Because soup is always too hot. And yet there is no easy way to eat with the soup coming out. I feel like you have to one bite it, or you have to put it in one of those like big soup spoons, just so that when all the soup spills out, it doesn't go everywhere. That's perfect. I knew my girl was a fast learner. After dinner, can we go to the pool? Ask Grandma, she can take you. But I want you to go with me. I have to clean up after dinner. Please, pretty please. Okay, how about this? If you clean up with me, we can all go together. Yes! Grandma, Mommy said she can go to the pool with us today. Don't go so fast. We have to finish these dumplings first. Where did you learn to make such yummy food? Your grandmother taught me. Who taught Grandma? Her mom taught her. One day you'll teach your kids. May, I want to talk to you about school tomorrow. You're starting the 6th grade, so this is a 5th grader. Ah, don't remind me. Middle school is going to be even more challenging, but I know you can get through it. I was looking through my stuff today when I found a card you wrote me when you were in 2nd grade. Your teacher had you all write letters for Mother's Day. You said you were lucky to have me as a mom, but really, I'm lucky to have you. I get to have a little girl who's the brightest person in every room. Whose is the wrong who's here? Us moms, we're always thinking about how we can raise our kids better. If our kids will be good people are smart. Am I a good person? Yes, except when you steal your sister's toys like you did with her stuffed koala. Hey, she stole my doll first. You asked the question, didn't you? May, don't forget how brightly you shine. You see the world with all this care. Don't let that go. You really think so? Of course. I want you to know how much I love you is all. Ingredients: noodles, soy sauce, veggies, and toppings. Noodles. Bloop. More? All the noodles. We're not done. Toppings? Oh. Am I not allowed to pick anything else? Okay. Oh. Now we get to do it. Use the sauces to your liking. Let's do 2. And veggies and toppings. Top it off with some veggies. 1 carrot. Can I want to use everything because I like my meals with a whole lot of toppings. Can I add more? Alright, we're done. I guess scallion pancakes were really just on my mind, even though we were definitely making long noodles this whole time, longevity noodles. And we might be back in the real world now, because it's blue.
I went to 99 Ranch the other day. My first time there without you. Did you feel emotional the first time you came to America? You must have been so excited to find an Asian supermarket and not just one exotic shelf in the grocery store. I walked past the aisles, the lychee jellies you used to buy me as a kid.
Love lychee jellies.
The grandmas gossiping at the produce section. All those times I used to sneak Hello Panda in our shopping cart.
Good old Hello Panda.
I didn't know what brand of udon to buy. I tried to call you, but you couldn't answer. Then a lady came up to me. She grabbed udon off the shelf and told her daughter, "This one is my favorite." And just like that, I knew you were watching over me.
That's cute.
I don't know how things are going to change, but I'll keep painting. I'll help Dad take care of Amy. I'll take everything you've given me and continue to love our family. I'm hopeful for the future, and all it took was a taste of the past.
Oh, are we done? Questions answered about 99 Ranch. Credits. Got a lot of people working on this one. Alright. Well, that was A Taste of the Past. Hope you enjoyed. This has been SAmaryllis playing this. Hope you have a good day. Remember to be kind to yourself and to others. Goodbye.